What's up, y'all? It is your boy. So I'm back with another NFL picks video. This is going to be week 10 that I'm making my predictions for and going over week 9. Now, before I get into that, right quick, so Tuesday and Fridays now are the only videos that there's going to be for those days is membership videos. So, and those will vary. They'll be a different, they might be cooking, they might be cooking, they might be a role play, they might be words and definitions. There's no telling what they could be, but those are Tuesday and Fridays. And then for right now, it'll still be Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday for videos. Well, Saturdays, maybes, but definitely Mondays, Wednesday, Thursdays. And then when the season is done, it'll be Monday. I don't know. It'll be Monday and then either Wednesday and Thursday, and then probably a Saturday video, and then it'll have the membership videos. I'll put a link in either the description or the comments. Oh, and the Let's Talk channel. I don't know what I'm going to do with that channel yet, but I don't know if I'm going to change the name of it and make it a miscellaneous type thing, like an all-around thing, like I was thinking about doing with this channel, or I might turn it into a cooking ASMR channel. I don't know. We'll see. But, so, we're going to go over week 9's picks, and there was stuff that I wanted to talk about in week 9, and I cannot remember what it was. Like, I should have wrote it down. What I'm going to start doing is I'm going to start taking a day or two and looking over different things. That way I can talk about it. I want to do the football cards and everything, but I'm too broke to buy cards. So, yeah. 43, and I've went backwards in life because of medical problems. Ain't that crazy? But I'm not going to get into that. Yeah, this is going to be a quick video, y'all. I'm not really feeling it today, so. But, so the first game we had was the Ravens. At the Dolphins, and I picked the Ravens to win, and they did win 28-6. So I got that one right. And then we have the 49ers at the Giants. I picked the 49ers to win, and they did win 34-24. Then we have the Chargers at the Titans. I picked the Chargers to win, and they did win 27-20. So I got that one right. Then the Vikings at the Lions. I picked the Lions to win, and the Vikings won by 3. They won 27-24, so I got that one wrong. Then the Falcons at the Patriots. I picked the Patriots to win, and they did win 24-23, so that was a close game, wasn't it? Then we have the Steelers, or the Colts at the Steelers. I picked the Colts to win, and they lost 27-20. What kind of shit is that? So then we had the Broncos at the Texans, and I picked. Damn, y'all. Hold on. Because I don't have it marked on this paper. I need to look back at last week's and see if I picked. Okay, so I didn't even go back and pick. I meant to go back, but then I just never did. So there was that. So I didn't pick for the Broncos and Texans, but the Broncos won 18-15. And in all honesty, I probably would have picked the Texans. So, but it was funny because I picked the Colts and I said, watch, the Steelers are going to win, and then they did win. But then we got the Bears at the Bengals. I picked the Bengals to win, and they lost 47-42. Okay, and then we had, Joe Flacco. That dude threw for, 4 400 something yards we're getting ready to see. So yeah, that Bengals defense is horrible. Is horrible. So yeah, Joe Flacco. Now, granted, he threw for two interceptions. That wasn't good, but he was 31 of 47 for 470 yards and 4 touchdowns. Other than the two interceptions, that old man balled his ass off. So, yeah, because Brown only had 37 yards, 11 carries, and then and then the rest in the rushing. Joe Flacco had -1 for -1. Brooks had 1 carry for 1 yard. Losevis, I guess that's how you pronounce his name, had 1 carry for 4. Perrine had 1 carry for 5. And then Brown had, 11 carries for 37, which was 3.4 yards average. Yeah, so Joe Flacco balled his ass off. And then I'd be pissed. I'd be pissed if I'm old and I'm getting hit and all that. And, like I said, granted, he did throw 2 picks, but I'd be pissed if my defense is making me play that damn hard. But they make millions, so you better play hard. But, yeah. And then we have the Panthers at the... Hold on. It went back. And then we have the Panthers at the Packers. The Panthers at the Packers. And I picked the Packers to win, and they lost. They lost 16-13. What kind of shit is that? Then we had the Saints at the Rams. The Rams won 34-10, and I picked the Rams. I got that one right. Then we had the Jaguars at the Raiders. I picked the Jaguars to win, and they won by 1 point, 30-29. So I got that one right. Then we had the Chiefs at the Bills. I picked the Bills to win, and the Bills did win 28-21. So I got that one right. Then we had the Seahawks at the Commanders. And I picked the Commanders to win, but the Seahawks won 38-14. So I got that one wrong. That's crazy because the Commanders had the #1 offense last year, right? Yeah, I'm pretty sure they had the #1 offense last year, if I remember right. If not, it was up there, and now this year they don't look anything like that. And then I picked the Cardinals. I picked the Cowboys over the Cardinals, and the Cardinals beat the Cowboys 27-17. That's pathetic looking. So my record for this week is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So 7 and 6. And if I would have went back and picked, I more than likely would have picked the Texans. So for this week, my record would have been 7 and 7. That's bad. Okay, so now week 10. So week 10, we have the Raiders at the Broncos. I'm going with the Broncos. Then we have the Falcons at the Colts. I'm going with the Colts. But Browns at the Jets. Browns at the Jets. That's going to be a suck-ass game. I'm just going to go with the... Damn, I don't even know who to go with on that. I'll come back to it. Why does this thing go back? I push back and this thing, like if I go into a game, I'll push back and the goddamn thing will go back. like weeks. Shit's ridiculous. Went back to like week 5. Okay, then we have the Saints at the Panthers. If the Panthers play like they did against Green Bay, I'm going with the Panthers. And the Browns at the Jets, I guess I'm just going to go with the Browns. And then we have the Patriots at the Buccaneers. That should be the Sunday night game too. Now I'm going to come back on that. That's a 1 o'clock game. Then we have the Ravens at the Vikings. That's going to be a good game too. Ravens and the Vikings. I'll come back to that. Bills at Dolphins. I'm going to go with the Bills. Then we got the Giants at the Bears. I'm going to go with the Bears. Jaguars at the Texans. Then we have the Cardinals at the Seahawks. I'm going with the Texans over the Jaguars, but that game could go either way. Then we have the Lions at the Commanders. I'm going with the Lions. Then we have the Rams and the 49ers. I'm going with the Rams. Then we have the Steelers at the Chargers. I'm going with the Steelers. Then we have the Eagles at the Packers. That's going to be a good one too. I'll go with the Eagles. The Eagles. So I have the Broncos over the Raiders. I have the Colts over the Falcons. The Browns over the Jets. The Panthers over the Saints. The Patriots at the Bucks. I'm going with. Oh, that's going to be a good game. I'm going to go with the Bucks just because they're the home team. I kind of got the feeling the Patriots are going to win, but I'm just going with the Bucks anyway. Then we have the Ravens at the Vikings. I'm going to go with the Vikings. Then we have the Bills at the Dolphins. I'll pick the Bills. Then we're going with the Bears over the Giants. The Texans over the Jaguars. I'm going with the Seahawks over the Cardinals. Then I'm going with the Lions over the Commanders. I'm going with the Rams over the 49ers. I'm going with the Steelers over the Chargers and the Eagles over the Packers. So, Broncos, Colts, Browns, Panthers, Bucks, Vikings, Bills, Bears, Texans, Seahawks, Lions, Rams, Steelers, the Eagles. That's who I got, y'all. So I'm gonna get off here and edit this video and get it to y'all, and hopefully I think these shelf brackets game so I can add shelves to this and finish this setup behind me. So I'm gonna get off here. Y'all take it easy, have a good one, and peace.